Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a chance to make this a double whammy as they start this drive already in great field position.
Yeah, a couple of really good punches, don't you think? I mean, bam, bam, and be able to lay in another one. That's exactly what they're looking for. What a great start for them.
Like a prize fighter.
I love it.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Mayfield now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Well, Charles, while we have a second, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harris. Smith. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
What was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Now a run with Cook. And they got it. Behind the goal line. Cook goes is down for a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And the safety gave them the lead. Now they look to build on that lead.
How about what they put together for their team? Scoring points on the defensive side of the ball. Now they flip it over to the offense and say, take it and go with it. Let's extend this lead, guys.
Yeah, one feeds off the other, doesn't it?
It really does. When you can see those guys coming together, you can almost see the excitement of the bench. It's almost palpable what they're getting done.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game, offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Still second down.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Mayfield with it once more. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.